Welcome back, everybody, to Pokemon Blue. So let's continue on our way down. Thankfully, with with Beret as Venusaur now, we should have an easier time going through everything now. Hopefully. Oh, I am so worried about self-destructs. Alright then, let's start up with Resolute, because it crits. It always crits. Always big damage. Big damage. Essentially, Barry has an erase button. And here we are up against a Electrode. Electrode is a pure electric type Pokemon. The evolution of Voltorb, and much faster than the original. Even though looking like an upside down Pokeball, it's a weirdly a threat. Its speed is gargantuously high. If you're unlucky enough to be stuck against it, don't really worry because its defenses are nothing. I don't mean like nothing to scoff at, I mean like they're really, really low. And and their HP is also very low, so keep that in mind when you're fighting up against it. With that, we gain a level and we should keep on going. Unplugged, and let's just switch over to... let's switch over to what? If I see a fisherman or anything like that, I should be wary. Okay, nobody over there. So we head into this house. I'm the fishing guru's brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Yes. Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. We received the Super Rod. Fishing is a way of life. From the seas to rivers. Go out and land the big one. This is the Super Rod. Super Rod allows us to catch, well, more Pokemon than just Magikarp. To add to this, it also allows us to catch our last Pokemon that we need for our team, so there's that. There's that good thing. You never know what you could catch. Okay, so we are up against a few more fishermen. But there is also there's also a good rod, which is, I think, if I were to put anything onto distinct paper, I think it would be around, maybe Erica's town? Maybe it'll be Erica's area or Lavender Town. Those two would be the only results where the Great Rod is. Sorry, Good Rod. But the Good Rod can be used to catch different Pokemon than what the Super Rod can catch. So keep that in mind when you're fishing. Now just keep an eye on what Pokemon are nearby. Got an iron, so let's give that over to our lowest defensive Pokemon. I also did clean up my bag. I'll give it to Watt. Because I'm pretty sure Streak is doing relatively good with her stats. I'd rather have Watt be able to tank a few more hits. I think this is an Iron Rocker, so let's switch over to Landslide. There we go. Have you found a Moonstone? Oh, right, this guy. Oh, good thing I switched over to Landslide. So why does he have Nidoran? Why does he have the pre-evolution? That's weird. But you know the rule, all poison types are weak to ground type moves, so we can easily blitz him. Thankfully, Landslide's really tanky, so we should be totally fine. Oh, well, that's the reason why you need a Moonstone. There's so few of them in the game, so it's not like you're making an army of Nidos. I don't think I have an antidote. Well, I am going to go to Pokemon Center real quick, just to heal myself, heal Landslide up. And now that we're back, should I? No. We should be totally fine. In that patch of grass over there, we can catch. Well, in yellow, we can actually catch Farfetch'd, because Farfetch is in a trade evolution. Sorry, trade Pokemon. I found Carbos in the cave once. Good for you. Good for you. So no Goldeen, and we still have Landslide up front. Whoops. The Pokemon that we're going to start running into are going to be mainly poison types. That's why I have Landslide up front, because I kind of made an ass out of myself assuming that I'm going to be running into, you know, poison types. And there's a very nasty glitch in Gen 1. Poison types inflict more damage onto bug types. You might think it's normal, but it's a glitch. Later on, in other generations afterwards, bug and poison are neutral to each other. So there's no more like uses acid, Barfree goes down. So there's that to keep an eye on. If you are running a bug type in Gen 1, like Gen 1, I consider being careful around this area, because poison types will demolish you. Oh, so you yourself are poison, so you might have an edge? Maybe, maybe not, who knows? No, you're a Boy Scout. My bird Pokemon wants to scrap. No, you're even better. You're a flying type user. Here is a new type of trainer. These are bird keepers. Bird keepers do essentially what their name implies. They have lots of flying types. Thankfully, with Landslide, we have Rock Slide. So we're easily able to handle flying types with ease because of that. Thinking about it now, my team is very anti-flying. Which I don't mind, it's just something I'm realizing now. Miss Sylvie. But yes, if you're not very well equipped for next town, things might come at you quickly. Like, very quickly. That bird keeper's down. Down. Blech. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Me too. I have 4 gym badges. How much do you have? And Jamie Brand Landslide. But yeah, we're going to be fighting a lot of, well, birds, poison, such and such. So, bug types often get being down around this area. We have Meowth, and I'll bring out Watt. I'm still kicking myself over the Thunderbolt, the Thunderbolt ordeal. Jeez. Should have given it to somebody else. I should have just saved it, but whatever. Bot has to wait until he gets, well, she gets her final move while Streak is able to just relax in the back. Yeah, Streak. But don't be... Don't be surprised about this whole episode if you see a lot of battles, because this is essentially what it is. They are trying to pump you up, like get you nice and strong for next gym, because I think it is where the difficulty curve starts to raise, but Gen 1 doesn't have the most infamous... No, wait, I think it does. I think it's that or Gen 4. His Wake is... Wake... Every Pokemon game has a difficulty curve. Just depends on the type of player you are. It's me trying to remember everything. Like, hey, there's Chuck in Gen 2. Then there's Crasher Wake. Gen 3 doesn't have one. No, Winona. Winona is a pain to fight. Oh, Calcium. Calcium increases the power of your bones, and Calcium also increases special attack, if I remember correctly. So our special attacker would be what? Speaking of switching, let's bring out Streak and start taking care of these turns up here. Wow, your badges are too cool. I know, I want myself. And Poliwag. Man, this is all training. It's better than Flash. Because it wouldn't be fun. You're not seeing the whole experience. You're not seeing all the pain. Yeah, Pokemon can be painful sometimes if you don't have the most adequate team to put together. You know, my team has 2 normal types. I should be fine. I should be totally fine. Hey. Sure, I'll play with you. And Beauty is often used grass type, so I should be on my guard for any grass types or such. Because, too much bad experiences with grass types as of late. Pikachu. Oh. Maybe I misremembered? Well, that's always a possibility. Okay, yeah, Bubble Beam is best. Bitch. And there we go. About to bring out Rattata. Okay, then let's just bring out Fearow. Sorry, Cyclone. Eesh. It's been a while. It's been a while since I last recorded this game, so I might be a little bit more out of it than usual. But clearly Cyclone isn't out of it, because he still gives me results. Oh, you little brute. Aw, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Do you want to Pokemon with me? Do you want to fight Pokemon, or... How's that translated? Like, I'm just noticing that now in all honesty, but still. Clefairy. Well, you woke up just in time to see Minimize. Minimize, besides shrinking down the sprite, makes the enemy Pokemon, well, the user, a lot more difficult to hit. There's a reason why certain moves actually have hidden mechanics with it. Like, say, Stomp. If Stomp is used on a Pokemon that has Minimize up, it does double damage. And trust me, it's a move that I severely detest fighting against, and understand the reason why people don't like accuracy affecting moves. But, I'm not a competitive player. I play with the moves that I want to use, but I still find, for God's sake, Minimize was a damn mistake sometimes. Especially when you have a move that has not the highest accuracy in the world. And, well, they start using Minimize and they stack it and stack it and stack it, and you have no moves that can actually, inflict enough damage to them. Or hit them in the slightest. It becomes a pain in the neck. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Aww, that's cute. I have a giant Thunderbird behind me. Get in line. Pidgey meet Firo. Firo? Cyclone meet next meal. 1, 2. Oh, come on, buddy. It's been a while. I love heavy machine gun. But we're not able to force it out, so we might as well stay calm, stay cool, and keep our head above land. Payday. Might as well make some more money. And I don't know if we're able to keep on using this. Because the last move used by the opponent, so yeah, I won't be able to do it again. Good job! Heavy machine gun goes again! And again! And again! Another Pidgeotto. Yeah. And with everything you got. Make the pigeon regret fighting against the albatross. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that Firo's an albatross, which is a relatively badass bird if I remember correctly. Long legs, wait. Yeah, Firo doesn't have long legs, he has relatively small legs. I might be getting the species wrong. Birds aren't my thing. Cyclone's up front, we should be fine. The wind's blowing my way. So it's your way or the highway? Hey. Besides my cavalcade of snarky remarks, something has dawned upon me. Something that's very important to acknowledge. We don't have a water type. We do not have a water type in the slightest. So we should fix that with the Super Rod, but I need to find a nice Biowar to cast my line into. Because that's where we're able to find something that could be totally and utterly useful for us. The cavalcade of Pidgeys and all that coming at us, we may as well get to work, right? Peck is clearly key, and that's how he inflict the most amount of damage. Thankfully enough. Hey. Pidgey after Pidgey after Pidgey. Methinks that Cyclone's gonna be the fastest party member for a while. IVs and all that. And I think attack? Yeah. Attack. Lots of attack EVs. Yeah, EVs. Just a lot of combat in general. Because, in all honesty, I don't want this to end on the infamous 24, but I doubt it. With the way that I'm going, I should be totally and utterly fine. It's not like I'm slowly losing it. Oh boy, I might be losing it. The wind turned, right? It often does that. Because one cannot bask within the winds of victory for too long. Until the wind realizes its folly. Biker wants to fight and sends out coughing. And honestly, that should bug me more. The whole design labs and all that, but it doesn't. Oh, smog. How does... Oh no, it's smog. It's deadly. Can't crack joke. People will be offended. Oh god. Yeah, one of the things I'm not allowed to say. Not because of prior reasoning, it's just the fact of it'll be rude, it'll be impolite, it'll be impolite to acknowledge such a simple thing. And thus we dig. Ugh. Alright, side note, I had to get a new chair, so no more like creaking or squeaking in the background now, which is a lot better, but this seat's taller, so you might hear my cord, my controller cord, like drag against the front of my desk. The chair isn't as bouncy as the other one, but hey, who knows? Alright, so let's just keep on going. Best bet get into 2 more fights then. Get the hell out of here. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, go figure. My bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. Well, my bird Pokemon's ready too, and he's really battle hungry. Like a lot of my Pokemon. They say Pokemon take after their trainers, and since I am a battle hungry monster, a lot of my Pokemon take after me. It's frightening, actually. I've slowly started to lock up my tent right before I pass out. Because I fear them attacking me in the night, expecting combat. Yeah, it's just bird Pokemon. It's always going to be bird Pokemon with these guys, and I don't think they'll be using anything unique or new or anything like that. So let's keep that in mind at least. Okay. That's 34, and finally, Cyclone is earning his namesake. Not just the name Cyclone. Drill Peck is a move exclusive. No, sorry. I have a habit of saying that because I often forget our flying type Pokemon in this game actually wears this move, Drill Peck. This is the heaviest hitting flying type move in the game. by that, I mean simply, it's going to do a lot of damage. And, funnily enough, the Pidgeline cannot learn this move, which makes Fearow a lot better than them. Yeah, sad to say. Sad but true. And the fact of Fearows are called Oni Drill in the original translation, because they would spin themselves like a demon drill. Thus, Drill Peck became adequately referred to as their move. So there's that. There's always that. And one more trainer up there. So let's switch out Cyclone for Watt. Watt would be best out here. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to your Pokemon. Oh hi, NPC number 561. Enjoying teaching me the obvious? Funnily enough, if I remember correctly, Watt is actually able to learn Dig. So a electric type using a ground type move is possible through TMs and yeah. It can learn it and oh, there we go. There's something new right before we end off the episode. This is Doduo. Doduo is a normal flying type Pokemon that can also learn Drill Peck. Extremely fast, well, very, very much focused on speed. Its attack is relatively good, but overall, if you do want to get a bird Pokemon, I do consider Fearow more than Doduo, not because of its stats. Funnily enough, totally not because of its stats. It's because of how late you get Doduo. In my opinion, my personal opinion, you can acknowledge or discard it if you wish. The time to set up your team is next city. By the time they get up to the 5th gym leader, you should have your team of 6 already ready to keep on going, and you've already locked everybody in. So, and next time on Pokemon Blue, we'll continue our way up to the next city, and best bet get our last party member. I'll hope to see you all next time.